Hello and welcome to Live at the Q. I'm Cindy Pruitt, president of Laguna Beach Live, and we're so pleased to be able to partner this with the Susie Q and have them host us here. We also welcome Chamber Music OC for bringing us these wonderful musicians. Let me tell you just a minute about Laguna Live. We did start in 2001. We're a nonprofit. We're all about bringing you great music to Laguna. Live music in various forms right now, we know. But coming up next is a wonderful singer-songwriter showcase with Beth Wood, and that's you'll see that on the first Tuesday of the month in April. We have other things going on, so please check on Laguna Live, see what other music we're bringing to you, and see how you can support us and support the musicians that we pay. So thank you very much for being here. And I'm really pleased to introduce Ivan Wang, who's our cellist tonight. Now he's only 16, but I'll tell you, he was the first place winner of the American Protege competition back in 2017. So he's an example of some great rising stars in the music world. And please feel free to ask any question you have of him. Use the chat room. We have the wonderful staff here from Susie Q and Laguna Live Board who will be fielding the questions and talking with him. And at the end of the performance, April Kim, who's a director of OC Chamber Music, will be here to answer some questions as well. And he'll finish with a wonderful, lively piece you want to stay on for. So thank you very much. Ivan?
My first piece, I'll be playing Bach's Suite Number 5, and I'll be playing the Prelude and the Allemande. And something really interesting about this piece is I actually tuned down one of my strings a whole step, and it creates some really nice and unusual, but really satisfying harmonies.
Ivan's going to take a minute to tune. So I'm going to give you a commercial. Uh, in May, the Laguna Beach Music Festival is coming to town in some form. Again, we're not sure, but there'll be something live. And that'll be at the Art Museum. And we'll have Conrad Tao, the wonderful pianist. And please be sure and add your questions to the chat room that April will be dealing with, talking with Ivan in a little bit. Okay, did I fill in? See, even the tuning's great. Thank you.
Next, I'll be playing two movements from Ysaÿe's sonata for unaccompanied cello. And maybe some of you audience member knows, but Ysaÿe is actually well known for his violin works. So it's really interesting to see his portrayal of his style in a cello piece like this. And he also has really kind of hidden gems, like underlying motives throughout the piece.
Hello, everyone. My name is April Kim, and I'm one of the directors at Chamber Music OC, a music organization that promotes the art of chamber music through performance, education, and outreach engagement. Thank you so much for joining us at today's virtual concert featuring Ivan Wang, who is one of the full scholarship recipients from our education program called Pre-College. To tell you a little bit about our pre-college program, we provide weekly chamber music coachings as well as virtual elective courses such as music theory, ear training and solfege, and innovation and entrepreneurship. Also, we provide monthly master classes and workshops with guest artists and sorry. um, Um, so, uh, so to learn more about our Chamber Music OC organization, please visit us at our website, www.chambermusicoc.org. Without further ado, I'll invite Ivan back to our stage and start our Q&A session. Please don't be shy and shoot your questions in the chat. Hi, Ivan.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. So could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I'm 16 years old. I'm currently just attending my local high school. I've been playing music for almost as long as I can remember. I started piano at the age of about 5 years old, and I picked up cello halfway through that in 5th grade, and I've been playing ever since.
Great. So how much do you practice every day?
I'd say on average, still being a high school student, maybe just 2.5 to 3 hours.
Mm. Great. Do you play any other instruments?
I do. I used to play piano. I stopped taking lessons recently, but it's just like a comfort thing that I go to in my free time.
Mm. So you wrote on your bio that you've played in numerous different competitions. Do you have any favorite ones to share?
Um, it's been so long because of like COVID started, but definitely the American Protege competition where I got invited to play in Wells Recital Hall in Carnegie Hall.
Nice. How was the preparation process like?
For the actual performance,
Yes, and for the competition.
it was, I mean, I guess it was just kind of nervous knowing that I hadn't been in like a venue as prestigious as this one before, but it's all just a learning curve.
Hmm. So did you have to like practice extra, of course?
Yeah, it was definitely also a pain because we had to fly out to New York. So I was just practicing in my hotel room, hoping I didn't disturb too many guests.
I see. And do you have any memorable performance experiences to share other than competitions?
Definitely. One time, I mean, thanks to you guys at Chamber Music OC, I actually got to play for Robert Demain, which is the principal of the LA Philharmonic.
And how was that like?
And it was super insightful. I would never think that I'd get that opportunity in my life. So
And do you have like anything that, stood out to you as one of these teachings?
I do faintly remember him saying, just always kind of look for new forms, new outlooks on how you play your cello. You should just keep it confined to one view and only that.
I see. So I know that sorry, do we have any questions?
Yes, we have a question from the audience. So Ivan, the question is, do you plan to pursue a career in music? And what are your future plans?
Yes, I do plan on trying to audition for maybe a couple colleges, and I do really want to pursue music as my lifetime dream. Maybe some plans would be, I mean, an orchestra would be really nice.
Do you have any dream schools that you want to go to?
There's a couple, yeah. Juilliard, obviously being one. I'd say USC. I kind of want to stay local at the same time, but yeah.
That's great. Do you have any performers that you admire?
I mean, I feel like every cellist is almost obligated to say Yo-Yo Ma, but yeah, he truly is one. And another person that I really admire is Capuçon. He's a French cellist. And I kind of noticed that every time he plays, he kind of puts a little twist on his music. And I think it's really creative, making it his own unique performance.
Okay, so here's another two-part question. Do others in your family play music? And do you only play classical music?
My grandpa on my mom's side actually told my mom that I should start music when I was little because he always caught me singing and he thought I really was passionate about music. And also my brother used to play piano.
And the second part is, do you only play classical music or other forms as well?
I mean, as a cellist, we mainly have classical music, but I'd say, yeah, I do like listening to other types of music though, like pop and jazz and stuff.
So I know that you're currently working with your chamber group peers in person. So how is that like? Which piece are you guys working on, and how are the rehearsals like?
We're playing Brahms Sextet in G major, and it's honestly, it's a great experience, even without COVID, or even with COVID, they've been super safe about it. And I've been in this program for 3 years, and every single time it hasn't really failed to deliver.
And do you like your peers?
Yes, they're all really nice.
Okay, that's good. Do you have any favorite piece that you like to play?
Yeah, I would say probably the Dvorak Concerto. It's just been something that I always like to go back to and just kind of play for fun.
No questions. So what do you hope to achieve in your musical journey? So say you go into music as a, major, and what do you want to get out of that, and how do you want to pursue your career out of it?
Well, obviously pursuing music in college, but beyond that, maybe trying to audition for like an orchestra, but also kind of extend music and its outreach towards people that aren't able to have like these instruments as us and take lessons as us, and just kind of give it to those people that aren't as familiar with music.
Mm. Do you like all forms of music, like chamber music, orchestra playing, solo playing, and which one is your favorite, personal favorite?
Would you mean like classical only, or?
No, it doesn't have to be classical.
I always kind of just go to maybe like jazz. I just listen to it in my free time. But I
Mm,
also do really like all forms of classical music, chamber, orchestra, or solo.
mm, nice. So our last question would be, do you have any advice for other young musicians?
I say whether you're pursuing music as like a professional career, or just kind of maybe for like extracurriculars, a lot of kids do that these days. I'd say just keep music just under your belt. It's always a nice thing to kind of go back to it. It brings comfort to me, at least when I just am stressed out. I just go play some music, cello, piano, whatever.
Mm. Okay, thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you.
And why don't you introduce your last piece for us?
My last piece I'll be playing is Ysaÿe by Mark Summer. It's a rather new piece, and the original tune of it was from piano. But as you'll see, some of the sounds that I'll make with my pizzicato are actually derived from a guitar and electrical bass.
Ivan, and thank you everyone for joining this evening. We'll end our concert here. Have a great evening.